So trust comes from an old Norse word, tyrsta, trster. Don't ask me to speak old languages, but it was originally like a noun for strength, and then traust and trust and trust in Middle English is how the word came to be. Forget about the legal sense. So trust originally was about to reinforce, to give strength to, like you would trust the walls of a ship, or you would trust an army, or you would trust your leader, trust your leadership. That's where the word comes from. And nowadays, it's the same thing essentially. When you place your faith and belief in something, you are empowering that, whatever it is. That's fundamentals of our reality. So this movement, this trust the science movement, bothers me a great deal, because people think that I don't know what people are thinking, because they're saying trust the science, but what that really implies is trust the anonymous faces that put together subjective viewpoints. Like, okay, because what is science? Is science a book? Is it several books? Is it a list of rules? No. Is science a group of people? God, I hope not. Is science responsible, accountable? Is it sentient? Is it forgiving? Is it a construct? What are you trusting? Blindly trusting anything is cult behavior. I hate that people trust corporations, because I think corporations are pure fucking evil, right? Corporation can do the most evil shit in the world, but nobody's to blame because nobody on the board did it. The corporation did it. It's its own entity, and that absolves the people. So the people coming up with the fucking ideas and doing the evil shit, they're not responsible, because it wasn't them, it was the corporation. Trust the corporation. So you're trusting the thing that the bad guys are using as the scapegoat. So when you trust corporations, you're trusting scapegoating. So trusting science, that's fucking stupid. Trust scapegoating of, corporations, that's stupid. Trust the government. Govern to limit. Mental of the mind. Governmental. Government's job is only to make sure that human beings don't become what they were meant to be. We don't need government. I know I'm going to sound like an anarchist, but the government that we're supposed to follow is not the government that we have right now. So why trust anything? Because, like the original Norse, by our very nature and design, we are components of a greater machine. We are cells of a greater organism. We are beams of a singular light source. We are timbers of the same house. We are components of the same dream. You see, we don't go back to that saying that no man is an island, and the belief that, people can't live completely isolated. What is it? I think that, is it Nietzsche said that a man that enjoys his own company is either a beast or a god. Well, there's only one God, so I would encourage people to gain mastery of the word trust, gain mastery of all words, but think about what it is to trust something, and then ask yourself what it is that you're expected to trust. Do you trust public education? Do you trust your government? Do you trust the media? Because if you realize through defining the word and understanding the etymology that by doing the action or prescribing the way that you do, your trust is empowering this thing like a scapegoat or a lie or a cult mentality or a false god, then you're giving up the only thing that you really have in this world is your power to trust. Because what you build can be smashed and what you acquire can be taken away. The bad guys can build all that they want. They can steal all that they want. They're after your trust. Do you get it? If they think it's important, maybe you should understand why they're after it. You know? What do they call that? The law of scarcity. Figure out what there's the least amount of or the hardest to get, and that's what people are going to charge the most for. Well, have you ever tried to earn someone's trust? Do you know what it is to have the trust of another person? I've said enough. I love you all. God bless.